Music and life to the full. xRhythms.
Let's go.
Nice.
Hang on, I'm waffling here.
Personally, I would say yes.
Yeah, it did get me down quite a bit, to be honest with you.
Not in as obvious a way that people might think, but I do think it has.
In many ways, it's affected my mental health very negatively.
You can't go to places, you can't do the things that you've been so used to doing in routine. So I feel like it's made me feel quite claustrophobic.
Because of all the lockdowns and all that, I feel like I became quite an introverted person. I was spending a lot of time indoors, especially during the first lockdown. I barely went anywhere at all. Yeah, I just wasn't seeing anyone or really speaking to anyone for a while, so it definitely got me down quite a fair bit. I feel better now.
I've just been thinking a lot differently, approaching situations. I think a lot of it has been like a little bit of seclusion, and I think for anyone, if you're secluded and isolated for too long, it gets to you.
It's cut me off from my friends. It's created rifts in my family because of the cabin fever. We're all stuck together constantly creates friction, and it gets up here quite a fair bit. Yeah.
Personally, I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac, so I talk to people about my health quite a lot, especially being that I'm a diabetic, so I have to make sure that people know I'm okay, because if they don't, there could be problems.
I'm always a person who says talk about like your feelings or your health or whatever, because I feel like it's important to actually talk about your health, because if you keep it to yourself, then no one knows if there might be anything wrong with you health-wise, mentally or physically. So it's always good to get it out there. So I like to talk about it with people quite a lot. Yeah.
Not as often as I probably should. There are some people who will bring it up and I will talk about it, but it's very rare that I'll instigate that conversation. Yeah, I'm one of those people. It's like I know I need to talk about it for obvious reasons, but I just don't.
I like to think that I have a good circle of friends that check up on me whenever they feel like I'm feeling down. I had an instance just the other week actually where someone asked me, "Are you okay?" And they weren't even joking, which was quite touching. I think it's incredibly important.
I would say that health is a big thing in our lives at the moment, because people are trying to live longer and people are doing the new fast diets, the new exercises, whatever. Because we're becoming a lot more self-aware of what's bad for us and what's good for us.
I think it's really important. If you do it, you're more than likely to live longer. I remember seeing people who couldn't go to the gym because of lockdowns. It was affecting their mental health because they couldn't go to the gym. So helping yourself get better physically can also help yourself get better mentally as well. It's
very important because your health is basically gonna dictate how your life goes, really. If you're healthy, your body's gonna deteriorate slower as you age. What you do earlier on is gonna make life potentially easier the older you get.
I think maintaining good health, both physically and mentally, is so important, especially at a young age, because maintaining your health, be it eating healthily or regularly talking to people about your mental health, can really give you peace of mind.
One of the main things I do to keep onto my health is I do a lot of walking.
I like to go on a lot of walks.
Believe it or not, music.
I like to go running.
So I'm lucky I live near quite a steep bank, so I make sure that I walk up it whenever I have a day off or whenever I come back from work, just to try and keep my heart rate going, get it a little bit higher, keeping it so that you feel like you've done some exercise. I did try and get in the gym when the gyms were open, and I need to get back into them.
It is mostly walking. I did go to the gym a little bit a while back, but I've never really been to the gym all that much. But yeah, I think for me it's mostly walking. I walk to and from work, which helps.
Like whenever I'm going out, whether for a walk or travelling somewhere, I always listen to music. Physically, music is a way to give yourself a good rhythm. So if you're walking, you walk in time with the music, and you get a bit of a groove going. Mentally, it's kind of like therapy in a way. Listening to some music that hypes you up if you're going to the gym or if you're actively exercising in a manner to try and improve your health. I will always say music's a good way of doing it.
Going on a run not only has its physical benefits, but also its mental benefits. You know, you put your headphones in and you just go, and everything just seems to sort of wash away as you listen to music, and you just run on.
Nice. I'm not sliding to your questions.
Right.
No worries.
Press the red button again.
Yeah. Okay.